East Rutherford, New Jersey. Familiar sight and a familiar Sunday night Week 1 matchup as the Giants are back home to open a new era under Coach John Harbaugh against their division rivals, the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. John Harbaugh starting his Giants tenure against the rival Cowboys. Great Sunday night kickoff here for Week 1. And he'll get this to the 24-yard line, and that's where the opening drive of the game will begin.
At their own 24-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips in that stack.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And that's going to get nothing. No gain on the first snap of the game.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one caught the rookie, Malachi Fields. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Second. 3-19 set.
Dart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
And you think worst case scenario there, Mike, just cut your losses. All right, so you pull it, there's nowhere to go. Just get down, take your short loss, and live to play another down. Instead, he tries to make something out of nothing, continues to retreat, and they take a pretty big loss.
That'll bring up 2nd and long.
Hey, Duke. 3-19 set.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On now, Pro Bowler with the Ravens a season ago. Now the punter for the Giants, Jordan Stout. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. He'll return it from the 11. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well. In some rhythm, with drive rolling, here's another 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Brian Burns. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. 2nd down, Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down by a couple of yards. Able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Pistol now for Prescott. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
It's a good way to start the season, right? Like it's like in golf. It's always nice to see that first putt roll in, and here his first field goal attempt of the year, right through the uprights.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Alert, Panther.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1.
Second. 3-2 set.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. Left side and is caught by Fields. Now inside the 25.
We're seeing a lot of this around the league, Mike, as defenses continue to adjust to controlling for explosive plays. They're playing with a lot of depth. We're saying we're not going to let you throw the ball over our head, so that's why these guys are such weapons. It can be short throw, long run. And just because you don't try to throw it 1,000,000 yards doesn't mean you can't have explosive plays in the passing game.
So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! A tremendous return. He's already got him in field goal range.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next one.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Abdul Carter. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1. 2nd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Now inside the 25. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's complete, left side to Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. They're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be third down. Throw again, Dak. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the shotgun. It's done. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Giants leading this one early. Or from MetLife Stadium after this. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. That's caught, and it's Cam Scatterboot. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here is second and 8. Up the middle with Scatterboot. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing is Dart. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
Raiders' kick is good. And the Giants extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
33 yards on the play.
1st and 10.
The Cowboy first down.
They'll run it with Williams. And a good run there. He's getting 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 19-yard line.
Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. He's got it at the 7. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
At the 4-yard line.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, I think there was a lot of people around the league, Mike, that weren't really sure what were the Cowboys getting in Javonte Williams. And, you know, he's coming off a pretty significant injury with Denver, but certainly one of the best stories of the league last year. And finished with over 1,000 yards rushing, double-digit touchdowns, and carries that success here and finishes this drive with 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And he brings this back all the way to midfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. That is brought in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run. It's Scattaboo to the 5-yard line.
Number 34, and Scattaboo, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Throwing, Dart. That one intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. 2nd down. After that play, it stopped. An injured Giant on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. See what they have for 2nd and 7. Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop. And that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Prescott now. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts from the 23. Here's 2nd down and 9. To throw is Dak. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing is Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 45 yards. 1st down, Dallas.
On the give, it's Williams. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
It's just so good to see Javonte Williams back, Mike, playing at this level. It looked like he might never be the same. You think back to that ACL tear back in 2022. It kind of took him a couple seasons, but last year he looked better than ever first year with the Cowboys, and now here he is trying to build on that in year 2.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. On 2nd down, it's Dak. This is punt toward the side of the end zone. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they put it in the quarterback's hands, and when he empties out the backfield, he is so dangerous as a thrower.
And one of the biggest factors anytime you empty the backfield, Mike, is your confidence in the quarterback to make good decisions before the ball is even snapped. You're not going to have a lot of protection to hold on to that thing too long. He got a good pre-snap read, saw where the hole was in the defense, and that ball came out quick, accurate, and for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Second. 3-8 to your set.
On 1st down, Dart sending it downfield for Likely. He's got it! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. First down, Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
To George Pickens. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
Prescott's pass complete
A
to
terrific
Lamb.
play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
27, Giants 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the
They didn't leave
Cowboys.
much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
At
touchdown.
their own 35-yard line.
You set. 3-8 to your set. Over.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
Over.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here's Jordan Stout now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll be taken down as time runs out and we've come to the end of the first half of play.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much happening there. Just a short game.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, a whistle. Looks like there was movement on the left side of that offensive line. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made him comfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And this one incomplete on 3rd down. They cannot connect. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. This officially a 58-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
You know, it used to be, Mike, that we'd go the entire season and you'd see kicks from this distance, I don't know, what, once, twice, a couple times a year. And now it just seems like the entire league can hit from it. And you look back at 2025, 23 different guys hit from 57 plus. I mean, it is just a new league as far as kicking goes.
Super clean, but it's super mean. She wanna ride with them cats. Count stacks, get fly, take trips, and that's that.
Dart gonna fake it to Scatterboot and look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Up to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. Here's Dart. They try to work the screen with Scatterboot. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Duke, fly, north white line.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop gun, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they pay for you.
The set. Bring it to the set.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. Incompletion. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. It's 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. The interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Giants 17. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbull. He gets free. Still going. And he will go all the way. Cam Scatterbull. Touchdown, New York. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grasp. The collision darted loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Raiders set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Oh, no! Chance to get rid of that under the heavy rush. He doesn't and goes down. Darius Alexander working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. Second down, Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, Prescott. Out to his right. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Drive rolls on here with first down and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That's complete to Cavante Turpin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. On the handoff, Blue.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah McFadden. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
A 48-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's just a really good drive here in the second half, and you understand what the situation calls for. You have the lead, second half, continue to control the clock, continue to convert and get fresh sets of downs, come away with points, and just try to continue to extend this lead.
at their own 35-yard line.
Georgia. Reload to the center.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, it is Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Dak quickly to Pickens. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Loss of a yard on the play.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 3rd and 11 coming up. The slot man in motion right. Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Giants will have great field position right around midfield.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Get set.
Dart going to keep this on his own read. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal.
Second. One alert. 3 intercept.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. To the goal line and in. Malachi Fields. Touchdown, New York. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Prater, extra point is good. And the Giants are able to cut into the deficit.
Giants 30.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team, and that should just about wrap this one up. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, they showed it. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On first down, it's Scalaboo. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Hey, alert, alert.
They'll go play action here with Dart.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart moving to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go, and here's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will have a Giants first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Dart gonna throw it again. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, Nick, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.
Stronger. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Don't make a sign if I stay any longer. Been through the dark and I won't go back again. No, I won't go back again. These kind of sins always end in a reckoning. No, I won't go back again. These kind of scars go deeper than skin. Oh, I'm done setting myself on fire just so I can keep you. insecurities. It didn't occur to me I was pouring my heart out at the table. You turn on me, you turn on me. Said you'd take it to your grave, now it's dirt on me. I should've known better back then.